Ladies and gentlemen, this is Convo with the Head. My name is Kweku Jesus. The Head is big for a reason. Now, this is a particular conversation where a lot of people in the comment section, they have been demanding, say, I make it happen, because there is no point in reacting to the album and not interviewing the person that created the body of work. So, ladies and gentlemen, the comment readers association, those who actually demanded that I bring this particular artist to the studio. I have Kweku Jesus here with me. He has the #1 album in the country, #1 rap album in the country. He's topping the charts. Right now, as we sit here, people are listening and people are paying attention. And I'm sure as right now, people they pay attention. Yes, they feel say yes. Finally, Ghanaians really, they don't use me as a mattress. They don't want to sleep on me again or whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have here with me Kweku Smoke. Big man, how far?
Well, go on, brother.
What the police take you?
I swear, but sorry though.
Why?
Yeah, we meet police for road, then I no login and shit.
You know logging on this. They say you for go register.
Yeah.
But everything cool.
Everything nice. Your side.
Yeah, me I didn't.
Yeah,
Before I go
me,
proceed, I go love apologize. Me then you have one a back and forth before social media, then things, then YouTube, then things. So
oh yeah, I go sometimes you did I grow for more.
Yeah. But now
apologies to you, for real.
So I grown it there now be too.
For real, me I cry cosro me on. You baby now I won't share any.
Yeah, but yes, we good. But yes, right now we did the Kweku Jesus era way. The last time I think you tweeted the last time saying said people are listening, people are paying attention.
Crazy.
How do you feel about the whole thing, the whole attention you are getting for the body of work? Because for someone who you have like this kind of calculated effort in you where you say every time like your body of work, you don't joke with it. You release singles, you release albums and EPs, you don't rest. Then you keep churning out these content, and right now it's like people are paying attention. You put out body of work and it's topping the chart. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I feel good. Say finally I'm on 40 what we have for them, and paying attention to whatever that we have coming as well. If we actually dropping songs, people were not even paying attention to, had some setbacks in the industry as well. And finally people listening to us, it kind of feels amazing. So
But do you feel like at some point where you had to do back and forth with other artists actually open that kind of floodgate for people to know that? Because I think your beef, the recent beef with Strongman actually made me understand that it's not about just you can actually rap. Then I wasn't paying attention myself.
Yeah, I don't know for that though, but me having whatever with Strongman or not, and my intention wasn't to say me ma obi ehu ono na na me pese canon ono na na me dese na nye obi o won chen na me prove me ho ahye no.
You didn't want to make any statement. It was just let me go out for this guy.
Exactly. Ono ankasa no, because the last time, what I said about Sarko there wasn't a harmful thing. Probably he could have ignored it. Why ignore cry? Because I didn't say anything bad. But, that time, so and he had the numbers. Or Continental TV3 said he wouldn't pay attention to me. The background pool or following, saying me, whole kind of shit.
We were trending on Twitter because Kweku Smoke decided to make a post about Sarkodie. Okay, we got you back now. About Sarkodie that didn't go down well with you.
Yeah, sure. He tweeted something which to me I didn't like it, honestly, and as of now I still don't like it. But based on the tweet, he made me to know why the same teacher will be teaching all of us. At the end of the day, some will get 10 out of 10, others will get 1 out of 10. Because people see it to be a harmless tweet. Deep down, it's a harmful tweet. It will be a harmless tweet if you are a SAG fan, but it will be a harmful tweet if you are a Strongman fan. You understand? And why am I saying this? Joining success is part of my life. No matter whatever I do, as and now, it's still part of whatever I do. You understand? So that is it. And it's similar to, let's say, I went to Kings and Queens International School, JHS. It is part of what I do. No matter whatever I do, it is the JHS I went to. You can talk about TIMS and talk about UCC as well. As and now, I left Mike Bennett like 5 years, 6 years ago. Still, when I post a picture, I do see people tagging me with Mike Bennett. It's acceptable because I went there. It's part of what I do. The same thing applies to success. No matter whatever I do, success is always going to be a part of what I do. So it's not like just a process where you just leave the success scene and that's all. So for Sarkodie to still tweet an artist who was on his label's song is really so much acceptable. So for someone to, use me as a scapegoat, talking about young arts that Sarkodie is helping, and if he's supposed to look at what other people are saying, he is not going to tweet my song. What came into your mind before you wrote my name? It doesn't even make sense. You understand? Secondly, if I'm supposed to also talk about certain things, we talk about price discrimination, which talks about you offering the same services to different people at different places at different prices. Therefore, I can choose to play a show for TV3 and choose to charge them 1,000 Ghana. I can play a show for another TV station and charge them 10,000 Ghana. It depends on whatever is happening and what I'm supposed to do. Now, to further explain, I will just talk about the fact that if this same comment was to come from Richie, if it was to come from, let's say, somebody like Samini, somebody like Sarkodie himself, other people, it could have been acceptable. But for it to come from Kweku Smoke, it doesn't make sense. On a real, I'm not a kid for him to address me that way, right? And lastly, I'm in the same house with Sarkodie. We are cooking in the same kitchen, and you from outside, you bring in your food staff to come and cook in the same kitchen. And today, you have the right to sit at somewhere and tell people that if Sarkodie is looking at what other people are saying, he will not allow me to come and cook in the kitchen whilst you are still cooking in that same kitchen. It doesn't make sense on a real. So I was supposed to let him know. I'm not here to go back and forth with him. Honestly, people know. They know the numbers. They know the scores. We're not supposed to, go back and forth. That's the reason why when he wrote again, I didn't write anything anymore. Because I'm not here to, go back and forth with him or pick a beef or whatever. I was just here to direct him that, hey, next time when you are addressing such issues, take my name off. That's all. You can replace it with Young Arts, or better still, you can replace it with your name.
Now that you have the #1 album,
Now me until now me one say I then finally you will be reply me.
Okay.
You get me? Until I just say because me and Strongman beef it didn't help me in any way. Although nah, not really, bro. Me and my man and listeners. Before Strongman, I had listeners more than him. Anybody that knows, groundsware can cause him say me say no. When was the last time you saw Strongman in the chat?
Okay.
I said me saw ne so no it helped him because I personally me share numbers concerning way by me I had some numbers it didn't even move up like it was regular.
So you actually contributing to his numbers?
Yes, yeah, no me or media I share because me next Strongman we don't even rap about the same content.
Okay.
We don't talk about the same thing. You need baby anyone of my boy bra. Just say what he said no na. Na me pese what he has just say. Uye krasini ya Jimmy saying, that was the whole point. And it wasn't to the people. To him personally, he said, and I know quite times 20 and come 20.
But the recent album, like some small line, be like
Seman de say no.
Okay.
It was just a seminar maker, man de say no.
Okay.
But yeah, I had that time or this same first one, I had about me dedicated features for throughout the years in Amano. It's a bit more release you on but my destiny dada.
Okay.
It's a bit I feel no be release because I remember I did about 5 features. Nina medicine.
Who's winning consult ya?
It's calm there. Tell me, I'm not me bullying because he's not like that. Or you're a calm person.
You feel like you're bullying him?
Yeah, or bonnet bra. I said made them a trouble, fra. No,
but the trouble by now, so this year.
Exactly. But a seminar count with TV3, it was something he shouldn't have said. But other than that, Strongman, he's doing good.
So, like, subsequently or eventually, you people go feel link up, do something.
I don't see that coming anytime soon.
But
yeah, anything can happen. I sometimes don't say Bibia. Say me could you share the nyanto. I mean, I say share the member in the studio that. But I'm here today, so I don't know what the future might bring. But and yeah, they are sharing him CCR, but it might happen. Who knows?
Elective tree now can even say free. When the first one was all come Brody Journey Brody 3.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, that be one thing they beat me about you because I've lived in the village before, and that be something that man. Ajubi be 99 years. It be them my language. Yeah. How you they feel they talk all these jargons like typical elective trees.
Exactly. There be a account say may I make chairman for me how my life is. I may like a third culture kid.
Okay.
All those matina kada, matina kuma, matina kurasen so pada. Let's say for instance, say me yamvan say one English rapper or industry no.
Manifest.
Yeah, maybe let's say young guy, but let's say Brian the Mensa.
Okay, Brian the Mensa.
Ebe be female. Me yi me dada ban se maba.
Okay.
Menene be call by be dada ba and now Strongman so be female. But who baby o free me den krase sem ne be ba. Inti me so ma tena krase enya se bi a krase a dan ne be 4 bi. You know, so I've lived with my grandmothers, you know, local areas, so I know all those things. Inti nya dey I say I'm just saying it. Things that I've really been through.
All right. So you know we're in an industry where people try to place people who rap in English above people who rap in Chi. And for you, I feel like your stronghold be say you are able to express yourself effectively with Chi.
Exactly.
You they rap or rap is so you feel they tell your stories, feel they tell whatever you want to talk. Do you ever feel like intimidated to some point where you feel like, okay, let me just switch and do the English more, or this tree that I'm doing, you know, go fit carry we go wherever I want to carry go, or the communication, right now it has become like you are communicating to a specific demographics with the language. Has it become a barrier like to anything that you have set your mind to achieve?
Not really. Chi na nkasa any problem bia.
Yeah.
Because enyom na nkasa so be failure. Because I have Nigerians that do listen to my music.
Yeah.
I have like Nigerians that live around me. Omuti mi bejine mi fi any trying me say me you know. And talking about English, you know, me will whole English album.
Yeah.
And I will be brave crowd but me who say and what's he did almost it should enter nicely. Like the way I dropped Playman and I dropped He's Just Different.
Yeah.
That was a whole English kind of album.
Yeah.
But I made the jaw say we, you know.
Okay.
Because you know
What
people made the jaw say
Charlie,
because people wouldn't pay attention to the whole English thing like you know, as I had the enter small, you know, we will get there, but it doesn't mean say me whole English albums that all my release. But send American, I will see this shame nicely when people are paying much attention and listening. You baby, I would be or mobility. But for now, no, you know, let's try and build, you know, the whole home base then, and then see how we go from there.
The era we did right now, where everybody they sing, you have dropped projects back to back. You they trap, you they rap.
Yeah.
What they keep you they go because people have argued that even the rappers are singing. You are not singing, you are rapping. How?
Yeah. But in a way, no, system numa shit, you know. And sometimes if you don't make up your mind in this, a bear say funny video bina ATM ubia ko join queue who say we ko free abaha na ha ko baby abijina.
Okay.
But me wanna say if you know what you are doing, you know what you want, and then you keep hitting it, you know, it will get to the point Obia bet you, me wanna say ni ubia ebia amanfo pay attention. Just say it hasn't gotten to that point yet. You get me? Yeah.
Your work ethics. This is something that a lot of people have praised because I've encountered a lot of artists where they tell me that I have actually seen people rap in the studio and no be better. It be very, very, very hard. That'd be why I quit rap safe. So I no go do it.
Then you do rap?
Oh yeah. I guess on 2 songs for Spotify.
Shit.
Last might be 15 people with them.
Put me on, let's do a remix.
Okay.
Look, we bring the career back.
No, okay, no yawa. But if you say the numbers no be encouraging, that'd be why I quit. With you are consistently creating songs, creating content for your audience. Now, hear me out. There are people that are going to argue that because of the system that we find ourselves, if you dip for, let's say, a month, people start saying, if an artist wants to rest for a month, there is a problem because, you know, they want you to be releasing. You don't care. Yesterday, I was watching your interview where you said, when you feel like releasing, it's like you go to the studio, it's out there. The consistency and that work ethic that a lot of artists don't have with regards to this industry. What part they work for you where if you wake up, release all these bodies of work and like you feel satisfied when you put it out there?
Yeah, I mean, when I say, still now the same lifestyle. If I won't say first, you know, maybe no, or more grooming me as an industry person. you know, it's me ba industry no na me nya some little here and there inside, you know. The whole of if you remember 2020 na me drop Snoop Forever. The whole of 2021 man drop PPB.
Okay.
Nti ni na say me ntokwa na me ne yeah ebane be yeah some way bi. Nti I kind of declared myself say cause me nti kra na me ko interviews no. Cause ye tuyama me ko interviews and I go to these interviews and like obia they don't care. It's like you're 20 no about.
Okay.
You get it?
It wasn't organic.
Yeah, and man, be shame me trim say obi am pemasem. So, you know, if I have few people and like I have let's say 2,000 listeners, you know, I'll give them, you know, multiple stuff to listen multiple times. Then I will get to the certain stage I'm a person me you know. Meaning so ultimately.
You wanted to make, okay.
Yeah, me once and me drop PBBR easy.
Okay.
I don't even think see I'm no can say. It be a ban in a back catcher me say
This is Barney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Smoke. And your man is catching fire and mimi nimpo mimpiempo na mahu obi na kase.
You don't pay attention to the numbers in it?
No.
The trends, nothing?
No.
I'm not sure you handle your socials.
I handle them. I look at them sometimes.
Okay.
But me just say me share trends, you know.
Okay.
And no me distribution and kasa be send them, but me pay attention say you almost say making me feel kind of relaxed, you know, like I'm talking to you. You free by your man's you free or no. Yeah, we have about 4 albums to release before the year goes to an end.
What you not gonna make people soak this one, make you enter them as squares before we go?
That's the because we can drop 2 albums and that distribution say you know. They want the people to pay attention. Yeah, and kaka. And yeah, no dia. And kaya enjoying obia. Say yeah, obia ye back one my auntie. Yes, so yeah, no money yeah.
So you enjoy making music?
Yeah, every day.
This is passion.
Every day. As I be in the studio with 2-3 producers each and every day. Sometime I knew a crown a one. Until every day you be making music.
Your old girl. You know say you always they use the name Sisi. That's how you call him.
Yeah, right.
He name always they recur in your sound. Like you always they name drop him how you want, you know, go out there, hustle, put food on the table and things. What has been her influence on you? I'm sure like at the end of the day, all these things that we did do because of one appearance and things. Yeah, exactly. But the way I don't know the kind of endearment, but you always they drop the CC name and you are using her name for like rap lines and things. What be that kind of relationship between you and your old girl?
Because I kind of grew up with her alone. Now me papa so name me boy and so nete.
Okay. So your mommy's boy.
Yeah, not to say that because I was living with somebody. You know, you're busy, but me na me dinner chino. No, you're too stubborn. Inti na whole attention because I know jinsem. Inti I say yeah, the any bring na be gume so. Inti when I was starting music at first, she didn't like it. No school na. Inti me we tech now. Who say me we tech na drew baby.
You completed tech.
Yeah, right. I drew baby unti me nya me hwe bi nti I say oja ni hia say this car be fie on say ma me phone no sometimes uja omo be nyina drew baby you get it but me mama you be I've seen her suffer, you know, all that she's been through na me no you know certain things me call high school also if you run on me sata me bus school aka anti me provisions here channel adekase ma na so no
I know you DB who you DB now provision you said you should say I said what
say me boabo anu fiti year no yenya we ane ato yenya we ane
so mommy the prep
me call school I am visiting and Srameda apart from
Nkwara boni sem
bani na boy me pie omo buy kwa nkomo nto me
they don't come with you
I say
old trust school
me kai the last time na me she bubu ashi around 12 a.m. And me brother no waka baby na friend me say me mama ba ye school mo on muti oba yi ne mama bi ayi wa abri enti obedru a me mfa me mpabo bi ma no mfa mbre me na boy 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Na me say me kunya ka when tema station a me de be ko latte me jama be drew my dinner na me nya car be me drew school na about 3 a.m. Me rush school mo be I me say smoke. 1 year ni me see order.
Hey.
Nti Benti enya me brother na frɛ me anka me ma me beto say me ni school. Inti 7 pepepe no school mo onom. Me gi aduane wie boys di wie na me sanso pabam.
But then your mommy know say you be bad boy. Cause me I've been in situations where I go do bad things for us and then my grandma myself no. If I come out to go defend me.
Oh, believe me a Catholic ye call.
Oh, you Catholic.
Ye call you priest. Yeah, me chairman for catechism in any ade.
Oh, nah, bro.
For real, I'm being serious.
Okay.
Me shano na me check at the age of 8 years na me be a catech. Me a leader for St. John of God. I sorry me ma me eku for inti one kwa sorry kwa undidi.
Kweku dia
inti ohun ne sa say me ye bibi sa. But now the internet, you know, or TikTok, there be or Facebook, so she sees stuff just so to me in kind of see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then what happened to you? What how say we dey where right now? You they talk say yes too with you, but the street has your soul now.
Say me and me nipa me person me be, but I wasn't getting the chance because my mom was me mama obeto so uni mi jabo nti ko be didi wate. Mom dwene say oh yeah why? Cause yeah, she was that angry at a point. Say one here me say.
Okay.
Nti mi wie JSS na mo say kai. Nti mi JSS schools ya mi choose Accra nko.
Okay.
And no me de me go to Teshi Presby. Or call Teshi Presby or say ha.
Memfa.
So I was living Taifa, nti na me te Taifa, and then I wanted to go to St. John's Grammar. Nti me call Benkum Cry was the third term that way. And sana me call join you cause na manku school no my school na me say me call grammar and also so almost say omo inspect. We were the first 4 years batch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nti na mana some way be, but finally I film.
But then the rap thing then she know.
She knew. Miniana so na this CDs never bre me. Me tro nyom wo school ton me to nyom obebeda bia me te computer on ti onim. Just on pese me but finally me wie SS ba no me twapa. And I'm university, me university, who say my we no so my yard there. University the only who but still na we the pass. The pass cry.
But what has the street like taught you? Like you've been when we listen to your songs, your lyrics, you say a lot of things, like a lot of experiential things on the street. Yeah. And it's reflective in your lyrics. What has the street taught you? It has become a lesson. It has become part of you. You never go left and make you go that.
Yeah, you know, in your man be how to get money, how to live, how to approach people. You know, nina free streets, you know, so because in your man be Maya no wrong. My fans saw him doing those stuff, and it has taught me. Says, you see, I mean, who are there? Me who near real, any near real. I could tell easily, and ubet me so I normal guy to say me probably the caught some situation be my because of certain experience I may want you wouldn't know how to approach certain things certain way, but me who. And you know, streets and yes, streets say and cry. It's just regular stuff. It's home. Just say in your manner or more different. You know, kind or be fast or be any sick as a chatters line. Yeah, stuff like that. But I've learned a whole lot from the streets. Everything that I do now is basically from me running around and made them a humble born and now I'm able to make music out of it and be able to feed my family, through it. Yeah.
Have you become a point of inspiration for people like people on the street guys? Because I've seen videos where like there was this video where this woman was singing word to word. Like there are people that are listening to your music and go like, what the hell? What is happening?
Yeah.
Do you sometimes sit back and go like, nah, bro, I've become like a reference, like an inspirational figure. So at this point, is that why you call yourself Kweku Jesus, the Messiah, to lead them out of the trenches? Is that the path that we are on?
Yeah, no, the story kind of felt like that. And I felt like that, just say, and yeah, kron to say Nyankopon, no. But our story now, say Nyankopon free, chere. nyame asɛm no saa ne asu ye fie ye nkwara bonesem style nyankopɔn on ne me pache o kyerɛ sɛ ma we mu aduane ma maybe nso me for mo bone ni nyinaa bi wɔ mbi nti I felt say it kind of matches with the whole Jesus story but apart from that street in there I kyerɛ ye nneɛma bebree and then there are certain times me hu voice note so amount for ye mama me kwaya me hu me nyom ne normal me hu say obi say hey album no nti me some certain people madam for bi onim nyom kra ba me ye nyom na obetro me pe hey smoke nyom we hard no ma say nyom na ede
okay
but apart from that just obi send me voice note say smoke hey nyame shout star wa mama na me ho so yeah sometimes go me feel say nya real like omo fanfuli me and bibi but it's about time me feel say cuz now the response
do you not believe in your capabilities cuz it's not like you can rap exactly. Why do you have that self doubt?
No, I'm not doubting myself, but I'm just saying, say, Pia Bontin who style amount for, when you are home thinking, say, oh, yeah, Sheldon, a difference, say, wako school now, so everybody knows me, that is when you feel like in Kakanga Kraoba. It's yes, me doubting me home, but me share that contacts with the people to tell me how they feel about my songs. It has always been say me co stage and I mean who say, yo, really these people know all these songs, And now I've realized that they are paying attention because you take some songs way back and they are still singing it. I saw Marco the whole
It's like this album came to remind people that he has a catalog out there.
Exactly.
Because you have 2 albums trending right now. One was released way before
6 months
this one
ago.
and it's trending right now. So now people are trying to experience the Kweku smoke and everything. But Kweku Jesus, especially this song is my favorite, Jar Guide. What kind of vibe? I mean, so that one they be like then the room they inside and that kind of the atmosphere and everything they be different because that song, the Jar Guide. That song be crazy. What kind of vibe they did?
Sometimes you've come cash studio session with us because we have we have a studio in the house as well, and as I'm back when I make for to say obi so nte and can because say onion budget me Sheldon be fikra Sheldon swaji industry na si na so exactly because when after Sheldon reaction Bunny, we saw the songs going up. You get it. So sometimes we just have to senior ma or nyoma ne koso what I say. And he said mu na mo so mu buan kakra in a way it's helping for people to realize say sakwa we because I feel that sometimes you see a man for feel say Sheldon and reacted to unyum crying just say in fire. And obi ane ne fan base obi timi build na ho to that extent no adru side na obi here no regardless you get me inti me want to say nkakra and recording Jar Guide I don't find recording difficult cuz me regular life stories inti I say me de boom no I say kaneba we don't even write it. It's just recording.
You don't write your lyrics?
No. Inti na hu say me nyum bebre ono ma me fa lyrics into
okay.
Because I feel no more time I say me follow lyrics but now say me kwatena city.
Now true, okay.
Yeah, and then
but you can perform it after you've recorded it. You remember the lyrics.
But say me true be na me ya twi so true ya. But we make real music. Yeah nyoma obi o back me nyoma na enya say bia mani a bani na yes a nyoma.
Oh okay.
Or your video director but on na yes a nyoma.
And your bani ubo adwuma.
Nti who say ebi aya nyoma wie to say hold tight see me recording nyoma na me time recording cause na me su you get it.
Show you something hold tight. I'll go discover them for YouTube after now crazy. This is how you see the Jar Guide. That be the most played song on my crazy. That song be crazy.
Sheldon tie there will be anti.
Oh no, how can you people know what I'm doing? Have you listened to Jar Guide? It be tight pass.
Hold tight akwa no bo beat no or see obo no usu me so me be recording na me usu and I'm a coffee band so on be back or no so
no nah bro. You see that there was a switch where the drums
yeah
nah forget that song be tight. And the beat selection, yesterday I was playing it to Ed, some guy be creative guy for the top, be hip hop fan. Was like, okay, listen to the beat and look at the flow and everything. I said, if Eddie is saying this song be tight, we tight.
Yeah.
No. We have to apologize to you honestly, because it be like the one that need latest full match.
There be a miso my swear them mama won kwan mama phone use me on.
Okay.
Ebi anka mi jeja me ho anka ebi anka my hate cry sense
because
me manon da
okay.
My son te onza ha. Ebi a my ba cry be 3 times ama zia me following crowd boosting ade ba me ne Tarry.
We know be nyasem everlasting.
Sa life really. But you see how as we keep growing, we are all learning, and I'm trying to, I'm getting to discover the best part of me, what to say in my songs, where to take certain stuff, and normal, day in and day.
Are you satisfied with the reception for this particular album?
I think Safini has started. We are yet to shoot visuals for them.
Okay, we are getting videos. Okay.
Yeah, videos. Yeah, when you be cry videos and buy because me sumi too kwan kakra me home. Me sumi I was see me try me once.
Oh, but not Dubai. Now my beef.
I was see me nyaka credit in tia me sumi koye ma alu live.
Okay.
But we are shooting visuals for all the hard songs.
Okay.
We have Lamborghini has been in the trends for a while now. Obra mene asem ne mene family ne
akan okay.
And Maeshe mene Kamafo. We are shooting videos for all of that. Until there's a whole lot coming out.
Okay. We are getting music video for Jah Guide.
Crazy. Yeah, of course. Jah Guide and put the Ebeban Temper. And the Omo.
I'm not the any about to tears because that song.
Bless you.
Charlie, that song crazy. But anyway, so for an independent artist, how do you fund your lifestyle, your project, your music videos, everything?
Saying I make an own well unim. Yes, bia men me babeka. Start me wo music dey no also the same entertainment we say money baby. Sometimes me fiska bia me say we betima see 3-bedroom bia to car ma me me nja nkotina fie.
Okay.
And you have to push it into music videos because to be honest with you, videos are crazy, no boy thing. Like to even shoot in Dubai, Kweku Playman, it's so expensive because permits and cry now. Dubai permits and crying and I'm over 600 million to even shoot there. Obian show was a scanner who is car bra, who needs car. So just imagine yacht models, also models. I say ultimate model 500 or 1K be now call baby. And they charge like 10,000 cedis and stuff. And you wouldn't get them anywhere. You have to go, It is sometimes, but nyame dominate. Through your godfathers being in your man kaka cry, we are able to, still be able to invest in whatever we believe in, and we are still pushing, hoping say one day be come out. So
Kweku, what is next for Kweku Jesus? We are in the Kweku Jesus era, and some panel we say no one they bring.
We are just preaching the good stuff.
Okay.
My album ne wa bontin Kweku Jesus. But there are other albums coming as well.
Okay.
Attention be freeway. I know say we ain't me free because the people are really loving it.
Yeah.
And they are still pushing to be 2 weeks and still be on number 1, you know. And if you haven't heard about me, my friend Kweku Smoke. I have so many projects out there. I think in the last year I released about 6 of them.
Crazy.
Yeah, and we have more coming. Me pacho, go back, go and catch up, still come and, betray best and for fraba and still support, promoters. Baby, I'll be my boy, you see, I frefre.
Kuni now boom.
Kweku
If I have to walk into the good books of industry people.
Exactly.
Let me say as the song be tight there we go.
Busy industry, minimum industry. What do I think about the industry? Minimum industry. Me umba sem to me anipa meet my fa for na friend say.
Okay.
industry person because yemfa yenchia obi a in the yen no man ye the ABC for real. I'm doing say my can be BB and I say
okay,
but that's the truth.
we say wow, me I'm alive. Said you me.
Until na ya na be music drop it because we are not going to the industry plan and ka single be no promote ya na radio so no the video naba no ako TV so until we
that is boring.
Yeah,
it's boring.
And I'm who say sometimes so you you know sebi yem bomb for say be wuni ade and you know we are not bigger than them.
Okay,
we just have to utilize your time here until me won maybe I'm a person me catch youth na street wherever I want to put out there. I feel like it's now until me drop PBB kwa na me ho keka me say me what things to catch up with. I should be able to drop this number of albums in my career before I stop music. Because at some point you cannot be Kweku Smoke.
Yeah.
I'm be by a bit you know, and if you don't get to understand yourself now and set everything now so that it drew our own emotional. Ebi drew oyenti onyo mobile obey emotional I say obi agi waduane bi ba na say abrabo na nkasa na na de uko stages mu won dem pache yeah enti sisi ana amanfo my o maso ne de enyum na mu betie na yeso ya hwe ne de betimi ya de abra ya babo for real. Yeah, it gets to that point you know for real. No,
nah, bro.
But you know, if you do music,
fucking funny.
Planning will be here now. It gets to some point. Who feel like I said me release it.
Yeah,
you know. And if people don't listen, you don't feel bad about it.
Okay, but because you have done whatever.
You free to go upon here, they call flash screen.
Yo, you don't hear this thing for your rap. Yeah, you talk about your rap.
Etiko point means you see how. Obi ampe so be wunanim enye so onye bi mboa waye bi aboa ba na time atwam nti there is time for everything nti woti ase sisi a na boa hu sisi a na ye ne obeye bi asisi a eduru onom na hu se nipa fofra ba kwa okwa na obeso no mu ba isi a hu se mpemfo ni bi kura ne nkwala na ko cause omon person beti ase say you know. Ladies
and gentlemen, yes, these are the wise words from Kweku Smoke. And as he said, the creation of songs right now, he could give it to you people. For those who are entering the space of trying to understand his sound, he has, a vast, catalog out there for you to consume. So yes, boss man, thanks for coming. I really appreciate
you. Mr. Menyaji, I see you doing good. I mean, so and can say a caduane on qua and come here sure and can be baby afade also a day.
Oh, it's no day.
Yeah, but the last time I saw Sax tweets about you, Ubia pay attention and me kwana me who say a too big say but me ram say a whole TV trainer one say
where TV2
me are very proud of you guys and appreciate you guys for supporting the tape as well. Baba time to time and then probably see some nice stuff a bit media and watch.
No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful conversation. This conversation for not coming, but I like we are out.